up, you guys? Welcome to a pretty extreme cleaning motivation. I've never done a video like this before. If you need motivation to clean your house and get organized, declutter, you gotta try this. So some of you guys had suggested to do this. I set a timer on the TV downstairs. So what I did is I actually divvied up the zones in our house, I guess you would say, into a couple different zones. And what I did is I did 2 zones per floor, and then I tried to divide that by my timer. So I gave myself an hour to do the first floor. I woke up super early. The sun was just coming up, and I wanted to be able to declutter and just get the house organized before we decorate for fall. I don't know if I'm alone on this. Do you clean before you decorate? And it might seem backwards, but I just don't know any other way. So I had a lot of stuff to put away, especially with filming, receiving samples, just the line of work that I'm in. We have a lot of samples, a lot of merch samples, a lot of planner samples. I film a lot and things get out of hand and they get chaotic. So I have to put everything away, put away some blankets. I made sure that I dusted everything, fluffed up all the pillows, because all the other pillows are about to come out. And I just stacked up the books, wiped down the counters. I put Mickey in his rightful spot. And then I put away the Legos that are not being worked on. One little tip is to pull the couch away from the wall. You can put stuff behind it just so that the space looks clean. So I keep all the Legos behind that couch. I put our little coffee table set up with the coasters together. They're super cute. They have the coordinates of the Magic Kingdom, which is adorable. Fluffed up all the couch pillows. I love our couch, but you got to fluff it up a little bit because it's all down pillows, but it kind of gives it like a laid back casual feel, I feel. So the fall blankets are all about to go out. The fall pillows are all about to go out. So I tried my best to do 15-ish minutes in the living room, and then I moved on to the dining room. And what I did is instead of going all the way up the stairs, anything that had to go upstairs, I just put it in the steps. So that way I could keep going and stay on the same floor without getting distracted by going upstairs, because I feel like we all feel that. I get squirrel brain and I go upstairs and I start cleaning a different room. So this way you can stay organized and really on task. And I will say the timer made a big difference. I didn't check my phone. I didn't get distracted. I didn't do side projects. I just stayed on task with cleaning this area. So it was really good. So I tidied up the dining room. That was really fast. And then the big job was going to be the kitchen. So putting away all the cups, doing the dishes, and cleaning my fridge. So like I said, if you've been putting this off, hopefully this can be your motivation. So between shopping in the parks, you can see the big Lego bag, the popcorn bucket, all these things had to be rinsed out, cleaned, and just put away. They just accumulate while we're out gallivanting and having fun. So I made sure to rinse and wash all of my new cups and older cups and just make sure that everything was cleaned and put away. The other thing with having a white sink like this, you'll see it in a little bit, we have to keep it really clean because it can get stained. So I made sure to do that and give it a good wash, especially with things like coffee and any of our pre-workouts and stuff like that. You just don't want it to get stained any shade of yellow because I feel like that's not a vibe. So we wanted it sparkly, flippin' clean. So one thing I've been trying to do also is clean out any old cups that we're not using. So I was starting to just figure out what was going to be donated and what's going to be coming in. So anytime that we get a new cup or anything, a mug, an appliance, a little coffee maker, anything like that, something else has got to go. That way you don't just accumulate too much stuff. I dusted quickly outside. I didn't really show that very much, but I just quickly dusted outside, barbecue and all of that, and then I went and put away the rest of the dishes. I also cleaned up my candle drawer, threw out a bunch of old candles because I had to make room for some new ones, which was so funny when I was filming this. I was like, can I show this? I can now show it. Pumpkin spice candle, lit. I think that one's one of my favorite ones. So good. I mean, listen, I love them all. Cleaned up all the counters. I still use Method Cleaner. I get a lot of questions about that. I still love it. I like the ones that smell like eucalyptus or spearmint. This one is an all-purpose cleaner and I love it. I also get asked a lot if we would change anything about our house. As of now, not really. But I just want to say, I love our countertops so much. They're so forgiving and they're so pretty. I just love them. Then, actually, you know what? One thing that I would change, the fridge. So in the previous video, I shared that our fridge was on the fritz again. And some of you guys suggested getting a Sub-Zero. It is a Sub-Zero. So I don't know what's wrong. I mean, maybe our fridge just hates us, but it was back up and running. We got it fixed, which meant I had to clean out any old stuff that was no longer good. That cream is new, by the way. All the creamers are new. We didn't leave that in while the fridge was dead. That'd be gross. So the water bottles and stuff stayed in the fridge. I cleaned everything down though, because if you do have a fridge that turns off and you close the doors for an extended period of time, not the best. So I cleaned everything out and it just felt really good. I love cleaning the fridge. There's nothing more unsettling to me than a dirty, unorganized fridge. It's one of those like things that is in the back of your mind and I don't know, it bothers me. So I filled up all the ice because all the ice had melted in the freezer. So filled that up. A friend gave me this. It's for my Stanleys. The other thing, I had to clean out all of my juices that I had made. So I prepped my green juices and my turmeric shots. And because the fridge was on the fritz, I didn't want to have, I don't know if a green juice can sit. Probably not. So I didn't want to risk it. Also, just quick cleaning tip. If you have a carburetor, I think that's what they're called, you put ice in it and it can clean up the blades and just get it cleaned up really easily. And then with some hot water right after, it tends to work really, really well for us. I prepped my little green juice shots. I love these little mini Stanleys. They're the cutest thing. And every time I show them on my stories, everybody's like, wait, I'm sorry, what? The reason why I use them is it keeps the green juices really cold because they're in like that insulated, same as a Stanley. So it's like a little tiny Stanley. It comes with a metal straw and a lid. They're adorable. So I have 4 of them. I was actually going to order more for Canada and get like a variety of different colors so I can prep my green juices and my turmeric shots, but freaking love it. So 15 seconds on the clock. I put those in there, got them refrigerated, and from there I made my way upstairs and I was done with the first floor. So I found another adorable timer that I did not realize. I think it's every 30 seconds there's like a flash of light, like a lightning. Scared the cannolis out of me. And one thing that you don't see, and this is so funny with YouTube, I know we have like peaceful, vibey music going. If you really want some motivation, I had the Fright Night playlist going. I'll link it down below, but I have this like Halloween playlist that's like super vibey. It's almost giving workout vibes and it's just spooky and great. And that's what I was listening to. So that paired with the flashing light, oh my gosh, it scared the cannolis out of me, like I said. So you can see the flashing. If that's what you're wondering what that is, it's part of the video. But it's good because it gives you a little reminder. So I completely undid the bed and remade it so it could be fresh. Love a fresh bed. I love, love, love our comforter and our bed. We have like the most cozy stuff. I absolutely love it. We did change it a little bit from when we first moved in. I just prefer a comforter to a duvet. A duvet is way too hot for me. I don't know if you can agree, but I'm a warm sleeper. Like I need a fan, I need air conditioning, and I need a light blanket. Can't do heavy. So from there, I made sure, same thing, I zoned it out. So I wanted to spend 30 minutes in the bedroom and then 30 minutes in my office. I didn't really have to clean Andre's office because he's a neat freak. So I had a lot to do in our master bath and just throw out any old creams, make sure that anything that was expired was tossed out, anything that dried up. The other thing with Florida is skincare and stuff like that can get moldy just because it's so humid there. So made sure that that was all clean. Very happy to note that I found no bugs in my adventures of cleaning, which made me very happy. So if you can see that little tag under there, that's to monitor for any insects or hopefully nothing else, but basically vermin. So we're all good on that front. I wanted to make sure that I decluttered everything, bath salts, any perfumes, put away all my shampoos and all that type of stuff, just to have less clutter out, and also just organize all my little baskets under the sink. So anything that I had like triples or quadruples of, I tossed any empty bottles. I combined a couple bottles, and I also just washed out my bin where I keep my toothbrush and my toothpaste, like those type of baskets. I washed all those out. It just felt really good. Cleaned all the counters with the same method cleaner that I used downstairs, and then I did the same thing with my tub. I like method. I'm sure there's other ones, but I just really like it. It's what I've always used, and it just seems to work, and it makes everything smell so clean. So about 30 minutes left, but then I still had to do my closet. So I will say, seriously, use a timer. It's a game changer. Kept me on my game. Same thing as I did with downstairs. Folded up the blankets, folded up the clothes, and I didn't move to other rooms. So if there was something that had to go in my office or in Andre's office, like that blanket, I just put it at the door to grab it on my way out. That way I didn't waste a ton of time going back and forth a bunch of times. I would just do one big pile and grab it on my way out the door. So then I just put away all of the clothes, all the laundry that we had done. It does tend to accumulate sometimes, so I just made sure to hang up all my dresses so that nothing got wrinkled. And I also planned out my outfit for the rest of the day because we are Disneying in this video. So a little bit of clean motivation and then head out into the Disney world. So hang tight, stay tuned for that because the outfit was so cute too. The other thing I'm doing, you see that little spray bottle? I spray everywhere with this eucalyptus spray. I just feel like it smells so good. So I love that. I put away my little Megan dress. All my little sweaters go in these baskets. I love those baskets and they go really well in the closet. And then I just folded up any t-shirts and everything into the drawers and just keeping it organized. So I was right down to the wire on this one, but the clock really held me to it. So I just put away any socks and undies and stuff like that, grabbed all my stuff that had to either go downstairs or in my office and brought it over to that side. I also figured this would maybe be a good time to bleach my teeth and brush my teeth. So I did that. Took out the white strips and I just whiter smile. We're doing the glow up, so I had to be on it. So from there, folded any clothes that needed to go into the laundry or into my closet and I put them at the door. And then this is really like my drop zone when I'm filming. So it does tend to accumulate. So I have to stay on it and I do have to tidy almost daily, but sometimes it gets backed up, especially when I'm filming daily videos. So this felt really good to do this and to just set aside a couple hours to enjoy myself and just clean and mash out to my music. I put all of the backpacks that I was not needing for the day just at the door of the Disney closet, which is just basically where I keep all of my lounge flies and backpacks and ears and stuff. I call it my Disney closet. And then I just organized all my new stuff. So my friends had come over and given me a bunch of different birthday gifts, so I wanted to unwrap that stuff and actually use it. I took out the remainder of the loot bags that were kind of half used and half not, and I just took the stuff out of them that you guys saw in that last video. Some little eye patches. Before I do my actual makeup to go into the parks, we are fresh faced today, which I feel is just, I would rather a real life video. I don't know about these videos where girls have like perfectly curled hair and they wear dresses to clean their house, but I don't know how they do that, nor do I feel like it's very real. So I apologize for my appearance, but it's what I actually look like when I'm cleaning my house. So this is how I organize this little closet. I don't think I've ever really shown this closet. It's what's behind me when I'm getting ready. So I saw this a long time ago on a YouTuber's channel. I think it was Jaclyn Hill. She's a makeup YouTuber and she had all those little clear bins and it's how she organized her makeup. And I had always wanted to do it. So that's how I organize all my hair stuff and even my wires and everything. The makeup had definitely accumulated of just night after night after night of going to either Halloween Horror Nights or out into the parks, and then I just wasn't putting it away. So it felt good to take a few minutes to do that, wipe off the counter and get all of that clean too. But this is, like I said, the whole room is my drop zone, but I am at the specific getting ready table all the time. So I love it, but it does make a big difference whenever it's clean. This is my little bathroom that's right next to it. It's my little cruise bathroom, so there wasn't much of a mess in there. I just wanted to wipe down the counter. And then I wanted to organize all the backpacks. So they do kind of tend to get out of sorts and out of order, so I do kind of like them to be categorized. And then I switch it up every season. So the Halloween ones, I'll bring them more towards the top, zip everything back up, make sure that they're emptied too, because sometimes I can't find stuff because they're in one of these many backpacks. So I created like a little Halloween section, a little Universal section, a little Pixar section, a little Disney Halloween section. Just that way it kind of looks more cohesive. And then on the side, what you can't see is I have little hooks with all of my crossbodies also. And then I just organized my ears, which I don't wear very often, but they do have to be organized. And this just felt really good. And also it's one of my favorite rooms in the house. I freaking love it. And I love Hedwig. So I have all my Harry Potter backpacks. I have my more basic purses, ears. This way everything is organized now. And my popcorn buckets. I just need the Scary Teddy popcorn bucket. These little hooks are so cute. I will link them. I love them. And they stay on. I didn't put any holes in the wall. So that is clean. Filled up a big garbage bag. That's another tip, is bring a garbage bag with you around the house as you're doing this. And I was just finishing up my office. It felt so good to have this clean. This was one of the gifts from my friends for the Bambi room. The Bambi room was pretty clean. We had already cleaned it after our friends left. And I had 1 minute left on the clock. So from there, I just kind of tidied up. I brought a couple of my birthday gifts up to the tree house. We do have a treehouse. If you've never seen it, I'm sure there's a video on the treehouse somewhere on my channel. Andre got me these really cool tiki mugs for my birthday. He got me some Hellfire ones and some different tiki ones. And then my bestie, she got me Ray for the treehouse. So I have to put all of these in their respective places. A little quick view of the treehouse. I freaking love this room. It's my favorite. It gets really warm in the summer, but at night it is, I always joke, it's the best bar in Disney. I love it. Quick once over. By this point, I think the timer was done here, but once over on the vacuum, and I got ready to head out into the parks after that. Well, not really the parks, Disney Springs, but you'll see. So truth, I actually got a new vacuum. So after doing this deep clean, I was like, you know what? We're done with Dyson. Dyson, I love you, but I don't understand how there is not a trigger button that just stays on. Like the fact that you have to hold it is crazy to me. And then the suction on this kept going. So called it a day. I got the same vacuum in Florida as what I have in Canada, and I love, love, love that vacuum. It's so good. Then I just spritzed my perfume, grabbed some water, filled up my bag, and yes, it matches my dress. I'll link that down below. It's a little small shop. I love her. She's so good. Oh my gosh, I love all her dresses. Got a little Oogie Boogie, and we headed to Disney Springs. So this was actually breakfast time. Andre just got back from golf, and we went to breakfast at Raglan Road. If you have never been, you need to. They have an epic brunch. So good. This is their Strawberry Fields Mimosa. Incredible. There is live entertainment while you're eating. Their bacon is absolutely amazing. And I got their blueberry pancakes. So, so sweet. I had spotted these when I was shopping without Andre, and I knew he would love those mugs. And in fact, he did. So we ended up getting 4 new mugs, especially after cleaning. So we're going to donate our Ray Dunn ones, and we're going to swap them out for some 4 new Disney ones. And they are so flippin' cute. We went over to Sugar Boo & Co. and looked at a couple of the Halloween things. I don't think there was anything that really caught my eye this year. Also, they replenish constantly, so just make sure that you're always checking if you are in the Disney Springs area. They have like the coolest stuff. I love their Halloween stuff. And then we went into Anthropologie really quickly. I mean, everything was so cute. I just was really trying to be mindful of the fact of like, do I need this? The answer was no. Like, do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? No. So we tried to control ourselves until I went into this store, which used to be, I think, is it still Happily Ever After? They rebranded it. The amazing cashier was like, you know what you need? You need an alien to go with your dress. So here's the thing. I don't want the headband, but I thought how cute would it be to just kind of slide one of these onto my crossbodies, which you could totally do because there's like a loop around the back of their head. Adorable. So I got 3 of them. I got Dale, I got the alien. I did not buy that wreath because I did DIY it in a video, if you missed that. But I did buy this. It needed to happen. I spotted that a few days prior and I really, really wanted it, and I'm going to decorate with it and you're going to see how incredible it is. Also, I know I'm late to the game on this, but this was one of my first times at Basin or Bessin. I'm not really sure how you say it, but I love it in there. I did not know that everything was natural. They have a green clover and aloe soap. They have pumpkin spice. I freaking love it. I'm going to use it to decorate. You're going to see it. I'm obsessed and I can't wait till the holidays. I hope that you guys enjoyed the deep clean with me and then the shopping, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being a part of this. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it because I want to create more deep clean with me's. Bye guys.